as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, Murray sliding out of the pocket. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Second and goal from inside the 5.
At the 4.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up second and
3 yards remain for second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
11 yards on the pickup, and the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here.
10 at the 43.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Boswell set to kick off.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
And 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. To throw is Wilson.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly when the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it, and it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Michael Gallup, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Eluding the pressure, into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
Jacobs now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Murray.
Chargers.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
11.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders, and it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier, and this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
5 yards.
So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown. Greg Olsen. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Rams ready to go on offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now it's Wilson.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Incomplete.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. but a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timeout.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On first down, Taylor fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking deep for Julio. And this is caught inside the 5. 33 yards that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. Second time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again. And how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it. Even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. On 3rd down, Murray got his man there, complete to Gallup. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Now Wilson on first down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 58 yards. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Wilson on the keeper.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, Wilson. The slant to Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?